Can I help you?
I believe we have a friend in common.
Ah, yes. He told me you were coming. The door code is 23489.
I don't know what to expect in there. So I want to have a point I can return to if things turn to crap.
Locate the tower assault schematic in this hangar. We will be able to scan and upload it through your infolink once you find it. You will also find information about your Cantor Nanite in this hangar.
Massive robot. Guards. No guards. Ton of guards here. A ton of guards. Need to get rid of her. He can't be our first victim. The guard pacing around here has to be. Oh, I can't get that.
This is a workplace, kid.
Roger, detective. Fine. Enough of these drills.
Is there a security computer? No. Shit. That's somewhere else. I thought it might be here.
Lieutenant, here is the soft key to the storage room at the back of the hangar. I need you to remove the Plague 11 files, the ones related to the cure, and bring them to me at the VIP overlook in Flight Bay 23. Meanwhile, here is the key to the suite on 108. It's time. Shut Apostle Core down, but do it quietly.
Unbelievable. The chairman himself is a Templar. Maybe you should locate the files he was talking about and confront him in the hangar bay. But first, check out that Apostle Core facility on level 109. Your assignment will be to eliminate Dr. Nassif before she gives any information to the Templar extremists or to the WTO.
Although we didn't get the security computer access, we did eliminate 2 guards and there's no alarm going. So I judge things to be going well. Yeah, we don't want to get an alarm going. Jesus Christ, this thing is big as a car. We need to disable it without getting into a fight with it.
Another casualty. High alert. Cause of death apparent. this zone's security provisions.
It's a security computer.
Threat probability high.
Now it's agitated. Security computer doesn't appear to be.
Violated this zone's security provisions. Intruder not found.
It's patrolling here. Maybe it'll settle down now that the body is gone.
Threat probability negligible.
What is it doing? It's nothing. Do we have the code? What the fuck is going on here? Okay, Carbono log code attached. Task compile. This little beast will scrub the skies blue. Autoimmune subsystems was fine. Needed to weak sensor array. Needed to tweak, possibly. Yeah, you need the nano former bay key code. 66521. Just transfer spec to bot. Done.
Good. You found the molecular spec for the counter nanite. Now put an end to the chairman's scheme by reprogramming the nanoformer bots to synthesize the cure. The bot kennels under the exterior on level 107.
Disable this goddamn poisonous smoke. How do I disable this bot? We still didn't get what we came here to get. Probably there. EMP grenades. Let's do this. Okay. Maybe it's really time to invest in regeneration a bit.
Unseen enemy.
We still have 10 EMP grenades left, so that's not a huge sacrifice here. And since I didn't spot the security computer, I'm sure there's one of them here, but I just missed it. Power Armor Tactical Assessment. Survivability tests have uncovered a vulnerable point indicated in the schematic. Until this is rectified, troopers should be instructed in defensive techniques to minimize this liability.
Well done. Our enemies will become known to us. Return to the Medina for your compensation.
weak spot in the back. So, shoot them in the back. It's very precise spot though. So we'll maybe get a single shot there before the proper fight starts. Ammunition, sniper rifle. Spider bomb. Wait. Yeah. All pretty standard weapons. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Do we really do all of these? Yeah, hack Charles' Academy computer system. I didn't do that. Huh. Well, I honestly don't care all that much. If they didn't accept the student there, there mustn't been a good enough reason. And if we get rid of the nanites in the breathing air, I think that'll at least make sure she'll survive. A meeting with some kind of executive here.
I turned up evidence that you've been perpetuating the plague in the Medina by not allowing a counteragent to be deployed.
That's a pretty fanciful accusation.
I watched the V-mail you sent to the Templars in Flight Bay 24.
Resourceful little muckraker, aren't you? How much do you want?
What do you mean?
How much to keep you quiet? That's what this is about, right?
Explanation.
I don't want your money. Just an explanation.
For your information, testing has yet to prove the counteragent's safety. I'm not going to be responsible for creating yet another cloud of self-replicating dust motes.
It could hardly be worse than Plague 11.
That's easy for an outsider to say. If I don't weigh the consequences, the city might get sued, or I could lose my job. Step over to one of the flight bay windows. Look at that wasteland. Imagine if you were responsible for rebuilding an economic system to accommodate a planet full of beggars. Not as simple as it might seem to people on the outside.
Something appeared red.
I believe we're through.
I don't have any interest in murdering the guy. So he's basically an official who is trying to cover his own ass. Which is what you really... I can't blame him because that's how the system is intended to work. That's exactly how you manage to ensure that government officials function according to their rules and not personal bias. That's why government sometimes works very inefficiently, because they can't. They're basically, everyone is trying to play by the rules and so they can't be accused of. I'm not quite sure what the proper name for it is in English. They're governed by laws, their actions, and what they're trying to mostly do is to advance their own career and avoid breaking those rules, because that's pretty much a death sentence for you. It can lead to charges against you in the worst case scenario. So, and naturally you're playing with other people's money, so you don't. The system simply isn't designed, a government system, to run efficiently in that sense. It's meant to ensure that it's run non-subjectively. Or rather, you can't assume that the people working can run an efficient business, because the entire system is sort of designed in a way that it's exactly preventing people from doing that.
Did you turn up anything?
The Templars can't possibly be paying enough taxes on their little project. They're transporting powered assault armor, and in large numbers.
Very interesting. I'll be sure that this info gets passed along to my superiors, and that the Templars are punished for this violation. It's a serious offense, and here's a reward for your fact-finding.
We need to do anything else here. I don't think so. It's more of a reward thing. And also, probably give evidence about the corrupt official to the AI system. I just don't recall where the AI is. Anyway, I think we'll go to their greenhouse next. Or not. We do have to manually leave this place, so I don't think it matters. Even if it allows us to move to the next target, we can still probably do the greenhouse after that.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you in the splendor of the WTO enclaves. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else.
Corporate suites, there's the place we need to go. We'll go there. I'll see if the AI was here. Pretty much the last place it can be.
Alex, guess what I found out? Your name has appeared in the WTO crime database.
Did I do something wrong?
You're listed as a material witness in a criminal case filed by the Order Church.
I've had some contact with the Order, but I haven't heard about any legal actions.
The brief claims that the arcology chairman suppressed research that could have cured the plague, and that you can testify accordingly.
Yeah, I dug that up. I wonder if it'll hurt the chairman's political career.
You're registered to receive a monetary reward. I can be your cashier if you wish.
Thanks.
Your input is appreciated. Let's talk again.
You're starting to seem more like a surveillance tool than a pop star.
My conversation style adapts to the user. Besides, people tell me things. The data must be handled responsibly.
Have anything else for me?
I'm showing another entry for Alex D in the crime database.
What for?
You're listed as the investigator who opened a criminal probe into Tarsus Academy.
I investigated the school, but I didn't know I was part of an official operation.
The Knights Templar have found recruits in strange places. The Enclaves are very concerned about tracking their activities.
And mine too, apparently.
The WTO's security procedures are spelled out in the charter, in case you have any questions. Use of incorporated zones is entirely voluntary.
Yeah, I love the fact that our character is he's now starting to suspect something. It might be a surveillance system. Just a thick block of wood and nothing else in his head. I don't really like all the characters here. We haven't... There's not enough healthy suspicion going on in any of these guys. They don't have likable personalities either. We're sort of a... We have no personality at all. Billy is a naive, sort of a... I'm not sure what word you used for him. She reminds me of someone who's basically adopting others people's beliefs quite easily, but never really thoughts them out for herself. Like someone, like a person who likes someone and goes that other person is a vegetarian. Starts to sort of emulate it, but never, doesn't really go through the thought process of making that decision for herself, in the sense that she probably thinks about is eating animals wrong or not, and then makes her own decision. Instead, just listens to one side of the issue and starts to emulate it. Leo is a dick, but less of a dick now. Not a likable character either. A bit more now than he's not bragging all that much about himself. And the woman we met working with the WTO, I guess she's okay. She just seems... She never wanted to be involved in any of this. She was just a person trying to get into the security business, and this was a good way for her to do that. Yeah, we speak of the devil.